Hello there YouTube, I am Ynsin, and today I'm going to show you something never seen before. Well, you might have seen it before. It's an exploit, but I will tell you it is the hardest exploit that I have ever got to work. First of all, we're going to need a few things. So, we'll get ourselves our Wallbanger, first of all. Not powerful enough. This'll do. So, the gun only has to do 480 damage each shot. Next, we'll get ourselves a judge, which I've already got equipped. Fantastic. We could probably also do with a body bag case. So this is the Counterfeit DLC. It is a remake of a DLC pack made for the first Payday game, and it is pretty fun. So we'll come in here. We'll take any route we want to get into the section. All we really want to do is trigger the first NPC. This is Mitchell. He's printing money underneath the house, underneath his house. We, as pool repairmen, have to go downstairs and fix the pool. But we're not going to be doing that. We, instead, are going to be murdering him and stealing all of his money. Alright, so we've got two other people over here.
Up and fix that leakage, Mujik.
Okay, now that we've had a good scout out of the area, we're going to go talk to the magical ventriloquist himself.
Watch your step down here.
Amazing. So, now we're going to mask up.
Time for a little perestroika.
We're going to kill this woman, murder her, bag her, and we're going to come around here, come in through this route that I'm taking here, throw this body over this fence, through here, into this other house, and we'll take this body bag into the kitchen. Now, I will point out that this is a hard exploit to do. You need to take the body bag, and you need to toss it up here. And you need to do it right. Virtually the first time. It's a hard angle. And we have to do it before the police get here. Okay, perfect. So we need to murder this woman here. We need to bag her.
Stop it! Don't kill civilians!
And we need to take her all the way over here. And I'll explain why in a minute. But we need to take this body and toss it on this fence right here. So as long as it stays there, we are fine. So we've got the first instance of this completely set up. Now we'll come through here, and we will judge all three of these civilians behind this head bush. We're going to throw a body bag case down,
Body bag case, deploy.
and one of them is going to get stuck. So here's the first one. Alright, excellent. So that man is going down the staircase. We're going to keep on body bagging these bodies. Just while that security guard is down the basement. And I'm going to come over here. I'm going to dump them behind this wall because weirdly enough, 2 panes of glass, basically a solid wall, the police can't actually see past it. So let's go meet this guard.
Look out, guard.
This here, I've always called him Simon. This here, this is Simon. Do you want to say hello to the camera, Simon?
Look out, guard.
No, I don't think he's interested. Okay. We'll go and meet the other guy shortly as well. But Simon here's the real MVP, and we're going to give him an anxiety attack. Okay, let's listen for the anxiety.
Freeze!
Okay, we fucked it up. Excellent. So rule number 1, don't get too close to them. I'm also going to point out that to replicate this exploit the first time I got it right, it took me 10 straight hours. So first of all, I'm going to go check for the hose. And the hose has spawned in the bad place. Now, there's no way, because if we go into this lawn here while we mask up, there's no way that we can access this hose, which means we have to restart the game. Okay, we've got 2 civilians hiding behind a fence here. It seems like we've got 4 civilians standing out here, including Mitch, the greatest ventriloquist in the world. Say hi, Mitch.
You guys are dressed pretty sharply for pool repairmen. Guess you got your overalls in those bags. I'll show you the leak.
Fantastic.
Watch your step down here.
Shut up, Mitch.
Teamwork makes the dream.
Thanks, Sokol. We'll murder this woman, we'll bag it.
Stop it! Don't kill civilians!
And now we're on a time limit. We have 20 seconds before the police get here, and if we go too far out onto the street or on these lawns, the neighbors will call the police and end the stealth phase. Alright, so let's toss them up here. Before the police get here, hopefully. Perfect shot. So, we'll come over here. And we'll try and shoot all of these civilians into the pool. Or at least behind this here fence.
A professional doesn't need to kill
Come on,
those
buddies.
people, you know?
Come on, buddy. Got some bad angles on that one, but
They're gonna
it's
bring in
absolutely
the
fine.
big guns if you kill
Bodybag
civilians.
case,
Let's
right here.
bag this guy first. Actually, we'll toss the body bags behind this fence here. And hopefully Simon will go around and he won't see anything. So is Simon here yet? Yes, he is. So Simon has come out to inspect the yard.
Watch out, guard.
What Simon is going to find is an anxiety attack. Every single time. He always finds the anxiety attack. Never mind, it seems as though we have completely forgotten to put a body bag up on the fence. At this NPC over here, I have named Kevin. Kevin's hobbies include paying alimony to his third wife of 6 years who he is currently divorcing, physically educating his children, and taking money from criminals. Kevin is a piece of shit. I've had to give them personalities so I can disassociate from these characters. No! Alright, let's come over here. We'll toss this up onto the kitchen counter. And the reason we do this in the first place is so that a guard out here who comes to patrol sees it, Kevin specifically. Kevin sees the bag and he gets stuck. He gives himself a negative feedback loop where he tries and paths towards the bag to report it, but there's no path because it's too high for him to manage.
Guard, watch it.
Looks like Simon needs some glasses. I think we have cocked this one up. Nope, Simon's coming back.
Hold it!
And we can hear him having his panic attack. We've got Mitch down here.
Down.
We're going to cable tie him.
Down.
And the reason for that is this is not a full stealth exploit. There is going to be a point where we trigger the loud section of the heist. Although it's going to be virtually the last 10 seconds of the heist, which is far more than enough time to get away. However, depending on where we have to escape from, there may or may not actually be a bulldozer hiding down in the sewers in a bomb disposal suit, waiting for us to go down. See, he can drop shot us with his big automatic shotgun or whatever he's got. So, now we have to get inside the shelter. We'll come down here. We'll break this open with the crowbar that we picked up. Because as we know, crowbars are completely silent. Now we're going to have to drill into the safe. We basically just follow all of the objectives of the loud mission.
Noise might tip them off.
We'll come through this house, avoiding Simon's line of sight in case he wants to try and chase us. We'll pull this hose. Through the house, of course. Why not? Just every ounce of disrespect that we can muster.
Professional doesn't need to kill those people, you know?
My professionalism, Bane, has extended far beyond your scope of what death is. I am basically a god. I am the Thanos of Payday 2. If I want someone to disappear, they're gone. So we'll toss them in here, knowing that no one will come in here. And also, as a sign of disrespect, we'll take their jewelry and maybe think about, I don't know, defecating on their pillows. I mean, they're dead anyway. What are they going to care? So let's get here through the maze of panic attacks and anxiety. Kevin, how are you doing? Sounds like he's still having a panic attack. Now there's going to be a point where we have to attach C4 to the safe and blow it up. But we're not going to do that. We're going to get our Wallbanger out and we're going to kill the first 3 people who might disrupt our progress. And then once the guards come out, you shoot them all
Shield
dead.
eliminated.
However, once they detect you,
Shield
there is
down.
a 10% chance that a shield may actually trip the alarm by shooting his gun.
Took care of that shield.
So we're going to blow up these explosives right here. Knowing that there's two guards, Simon and Kevin. They're not going to care. What do they give a shit?
Just stay there. Stay put right there. Just stay there.
So we'll get everyone to stay.
Wait over there.
I think Hoxton just fired a shot and completely ruined the heist. Well, the bad news is that Hoxton has single-handedly ruined this entire heist. Good work, Hoxton. Good work. Right, so let's turn the bolts off. This game conspires against me. This game truly does. Simon? Hello? How you doing? Buddy? Simon? Hey! Simon! Come on, man, we're trying to talk to you. Hello? Simon! Simon! Hey! Simon! 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 Okay, he's gone.
Get me some tanning lotion, will ya?
Civilians can do a lot of good for you, as long as you got them under control.
I don't think I'll get you any tanning lotion, sorry, love. That is one of the worst places for him to be as well.
Freeze!
Alright, we'll lure him a wee bit closer. And then about now, we'll crouch, we'll run away. And hopefully he'll see the bag and just get stuck again. Oh, Simon, what's wrong? Excuse me, Mitch, I just have to reel this hose between your legs. Don't mind me. I'm going to avoid Simon's PTSD attacks while he's over there. I'm going to toss this right here. So there we go. We got the achievement Y. Why?
One less shield in this world.
And there's one more. He'll be over here, sitting in the garden.
The shield is dead.
Yay. No bullets fired, except for mine. So let's blow the C4 without the bots here to ruin the entire heist. And although these exclamation points will disappear, we'll come up here and see that Simon is in fact still stuck, having an anxiety attack. There you go. Can we all hear that? Let's get in real close to him. Beautiful. We'll take this printing plate. We'll whack it in here. And then we'll chuck some stuff into this here. There we go. Some printing paper and the printing ink can definitely go into this machine. 8 times if you want. I'm really not that bothered. Now, we can do this for as long as we want. This here is the exploit. We don't need to do anything else. We need to obviously keep restocked on paper and ink. We're not on a time limit though, and we're not going to be punished if we don't have the paper and ink. Now, I am going to point out that this exploit did take me a long time to get right once. If you've got friends that you play Payday with, that is perfectly fine. You go play Payday with your friends. It'll be far easier if you do. But there are some of us who have played this game for 8 straight years without the co-op experience. What, I can't put the printing wheel back in? Fuck you, game! Fuck you! And this right here is a good place for this manhole to be, because the alarm hasn't triggered yet. So all we have to do is come down here, and we need to basically just gap it to the exit. There's going to be a bulldozer that does spawn though. Right there. There he is. Oh, he nearly got me too. Sweet. We will try and bust open this door real quick.
Oh, fuck.
And then we will find ourselves the exit, which should be straight down here.
You guys
and we are
perfect.
out.
I'm perfect.
In this messed up world, fake money is still worth a lot.
So,
Great
as
job.
long as you do not pick up that printing wheel, You can indefinitely print off over and over and over again. You can make yourself billions if you choose to. I've seen a lot of people have made videos on this exploit on the internet, but these stealth mechanics. The reason I made this video myself is because these stealth mechanics completely bypassed my radar for 8 straight years. And all I do is I spend my time breaking games. I spend my time reverse engineering the games, not with code, but with gameplay practices. You know, that's applicable for actual players to go through and be able to complete. The amount of money that you even get out of it, like you have to print a lot of bags. If you're playing with people, then it's okay. It's perfectly fine because they can go off and they can go and get some paper and some ink, and then they can take a break, and it's like a positive feedback loop of everyone helping each other. Synergy, if you will. But if you're playing this solo, it is so not worth it. So, I've been Ynsin, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.